Hello there, my adoring audience. Welcome back to my performance of Dragon Age Inquisition. Now then, without further ado, let us pick up where we left off. Alright, a new prisoner to judge. What's this one's dealio? They took one too many cookies out the jar or something?
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
Oh,
He confesses that,
right.
10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
What he did can't be overlooked, no matter the motive.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
I'm pretty sure I've done worse. I get a throne for that? Huh? Oh, that quest was just sort of lingering. Right. We still need to beat up that dragon, though I don't know what level it is. We need 3 quarries, and I want a superior tower next. We need to remember that.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Oh, wait.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. A death provided the vacancy. I am told there are many who will miss her. My skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor. My dear, did you need me for something?
Apparently not.
Inquisitor?
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done wonders for our reputation. The people trust the Templars, and now they trust us.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh wait, we haven't spoken to this one in ages.
Visitor.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
I have to go.
Your worship?
We'll talk later.
Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
Can you tell me more about Sahara?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the What do you want to know?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Who advised you? Does anyone remember? Why was it not the first in charge? She was
Love seeing you, yeah?
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That makes sense to you.
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf,
Okay.
We'll talk later.
if you say so.
He hunts the killer, but he's the one who killed her. He can't remember.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
From Haven's fire come we, the Inquisition, to trifle now. Wrong, bring that. We rally with our hero born anew, Inquisitor.
Huh. Well, that is everyone. Could run around aimlessly looking for something to do. Or we could do the main mission. Whoops. Chairs. Oh, that is one fancy looking chair. Kind of want to do the Quinari throne on the grounds that I am one. Actually, wait. Oh, wait. Really? Where do you go to fulfill requisitions? That actually looks kind of cool. Oh, I changed the decorum out here. We had basic, now we have this, which honestly looks fairly snazzy.
Stone mat, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
I'm looking all over for those damn tiles. Sorry, the room just went under, like, the biggest transformation I've ever seen. What's the new thing? Recommended level. Oh, dang! We are ready for this.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin. He was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown. That does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Fortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Who is this Ambassador Brianna?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Haram Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briella is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promisingly.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
What?
Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Dang.
To think about. Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched. We cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Alright, let's go stop an assassination. I'm sure. We good with this? I kind of want to take an all mage group, or at least do another mage. Just cut this out. Sure, we'll take Dorian again.
The political situation in Haram Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach said you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the assembly by appearing as the guest of the hateful Usurper. They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible.
I
detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An ox? A singular?
That's not the Inquisitor. It's just someone's pet.
There must be something here.
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
There something else I can do around here to earn favor? Damn it.
What is Gaspara? Wouldn't surprise me if it was.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois. Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking your duties.
Foreigners.
A safe spot to eavesdrop. I am literally taller than everyone here.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Oh. $30 out of 100.
It's been too long since I've had any work from
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Firkin.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
Maybe you shouldn't have brought her at all.
Everything will be fine.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought Sarah along for this. Yep. Yep. Every choice you make has 10 whips. Every choice you make can backfire on you. Can whip you 10 times over if you make the mistake. Oh, I should have brought Varric. Rick. Let's see. There were so many better choices.
If nothing else, the Inquisition back in Gaspar will
Can Gaspar take us through?
I heard Celine was having the entire week rejected by force, but the timing
Is the council recognized? Why would she do such a thing now?
How did the Emperors afford to renovate the palace without war?
I had no idea. Interesting. Boring.
I can hardly believe it. How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
I wish there was more news coming from Iran.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Adar. Shepherd and leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
He's so full of it. That's not how it went.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Varantium, son of Lord Magister Hallward Pavus of Azarian, the Iron Bull.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
Jesus, that smile is creepy.
To take in some of its beauty. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything? Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always. Meaning she's after you to do more work. You always take her side. I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? You and Josephine are going to elope and move to the Anderfells and join the Grey Wardens and fight Darkspawn?
Yvette!
I want to know.
Rumors exaggerate many things, Lady Yvette.
It sounded so romantic.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of them. The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Joseph.
Go on, Josephine.
Cafe Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special Uncertainty won't last long.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom.
Keep hearing a dinging sound.
Tell me about yourself lately, then. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artist. I have been studying painting on the Antiva's royal jewels. You should be proud, Josie. I am going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your daughter's piece.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
Huh. She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette. That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
It's true. The Templars have returned to beats a squire. As a bastard. Such a extra tones. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is freaking funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a kissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
Do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, Sam. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
See.
Normal. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor. Smile, Commander. You're so handsome when you smile.
Please, Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Do you have any advice?
Legion's social groups don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Well, they need someone capable of responding to a crisis attack. Military might not be possible for most option.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
But this one, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It'd be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
I guess some other companions would be out here.
I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Brianna.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be off focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism. Foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that's rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Good to know. There must be something here.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuettes.
Does anyone really think the war...
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
I can't imagine Gaspard being vitriolic. What's the matter?
The Grand Duke bears a grudge against the Council for refusing him the crown. He's threatened death if they refuse him again, collectively and individually, along with their vassals. What backwater did you come from? Everyone knows that.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me, and they think I don't know they're doing it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candy nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Is that blood?
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briella we have a situation.
Did you hear what Gaspar said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the camp.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the pool.
Interesting. Well, well. What's this?
Anything here? No.
My Lord Inquisitor! May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We 3 wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspar is defeated.
It's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspar is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Did you need something?
this is all so familiar, I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperial. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Other than an overabundance of lavender perfume? No, nothing extraordinary.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
Did you need something?
What?
Interesting. Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No. I need to get back before I'm missed. Better get back to the party.
Then, my audience, the show has come to an end. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. With that being said, until the next performance.